Welcome to this episode of Robert's Creative Chronicles. So today we'll be solving this question, which states that find the general solution of the following differential equation using the method of undetermined coefficients. This is the equation. Solution. So to solve this kind of question, you have to first equate the square y over the x squared minus 5 the y over the x plus 6y. You have to equate this term, the term on the left hand side, to 0. So now we will solve this equation, this second order linear differential equation. So this one here, we will call this one equation 1 and this one equation 2. So now this equation 2 will now solve. This equation 2 is now a second order linear differential equation. So now we will solve this equation 2 using auxiliary equation. So this becomes m squared minus 5m plus 6 is equals to 0. So in one of my previous videos, I solved 5 questions on second order linear differential equations using this auxiliary equation. And after we get this auxiliary equation, we'll find the auxiliary roots. And the type of auxiliary root you get determines the kind of general solution the equation will have. So in those videos, I discussed all those things. So for better understanding of this video, the link of the video is down in the description below. You can check it out for better understanding of this video. So now we'll factorize this. This is 6m squared. So then this becomes what? Minus 3m minus 2m. So this 6m squared minus 3m squared times minus 2m squared is 6m squared. And minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5. So it will be m squared minus 3m minus 2m plus 6 is equals to 0. Then m is m minus 3. This minus 2. M minus 3 is equals to 0. Such that this is minus 2m plus 6. So you factor out m minus 3. Becomes m minus 3. M minus 2 is equals to 0. So m minus 3 is equals to 0. Or m minus 2 is equals to 0. So m is equals to 3. Or m is equals to 2. So m is equals to 2 and m is equals to 3. And in this kind of equation, the first part we are solving is to get the complementary function. The second part we are going to solve is to get the particular integral. The general solution of this equation given in the question, the general solution of this equation is given by the complementary function plus the particular integral. So now, the solution for this one is a exponential 3x plus b exponential 2x. So we have found the complementary function. This is called the complementary function. This is the complementary function. I'll call it CF. I'll call it the CF. So this is the complementary function. So this is called CF. So now let's find the particular integral. That is the particular integral. I call it PI. So now this is the complementary function, that is CF. So this is the complementary function, that is CF. This is it. Then now we want to find the particular integral, PI. Now, to find the particular integral, we are going to assume the general form of the function on the right hand side, which is x squared. Then we'll substitute this in the equation and compare the coefficients. So the particular integral is the general form of this equation on the right hand side. So the particular integral depends on the equation on the right hand side. So the particular integral will be equated to the general form of this equation, and this is a quadratic equation. So we'll equate it to the general form of a quadratic equation, and after that we'll substitute it and its derivatives into this equation and compare the coefficients. So let's do that. So now the particular integral pi will be equal to what? Y is equals to, this particular integral will be equal to this. Y is equals to the general form of a quadratic equation, which is cx squared plus dx plus e. This is the general form of a quadratic equation. You can use maybe any constant here, maybe a, b, c, d, e, f, g, anything you want. So this is the general form of the function on the right hand side, which is a quadratic equation, whereby c, d, and e are constants. So now we will find the derivative, the first and the second derivative, so that we can substitute them in the original equation 1. So let's do that. Derivative of this, the y over the x, is what? This is 2c plus d. Then the square y over the x square, which is the second derivative, is what? Is 2. Okay, this is what? Is not 2c, is 2cx. This is 2cx, not 2c. To be 2 multiplied by c, so it will be 2c, then x 2 minus 1. So it's 2cx. I forgot to write x. Then 2cx plus d, then this one, if you differentiate it, to be what? 2c. So now we can substitute this back into the original equation 1. So now we'll say substitute this into equation 1. So we'll substitute this, and this into equation 1. So let's do this. The square y over the x square. This is the square y over the x square, so it will be 2c. Then minus 5 dy over the x. So minus 5. Where is the y over the x? This is it. 2cx plus d plus 6y. This is y. Cx squared plus dx plus e is equals to x squared. Is equals to x squared. Now, since we are comparing this and this, there's a value for x here. There's a value for x squared here. There's also a value for x here. And then there's a constant. So we'll express this in form of a complete quadratic equation. So it will be plus 0x plus 0. Because there is no value for x here and there's no constant here. So now in this term, I'll keep all the coefficients of x squared together, likewise that of x, and then the constant. So now here, let's look for x squared. This will be 6c x squared. That's the only x squared we're going to get here. So it will be 6c x squared. Then we move to x. So from here now, here will be what? Minus 10cx. Then here also is 6dx plus 6dx. Then now, I think that's all for x. Then we can move to the constant. So this will be minus 5d minus 5d plus 6e minus 5d plus 6e, then plus 2c is equals to what? X squared plus 0x plus 0. So now we'll continue. We'll factorize this. So we'll factorize this. So I will get the coefficient of x. So this becomes 6cx squared plus now to be 6d minus 10c. 6d minus 10c, then x times x. Then we'll put all the constants together. So this becomes what? I'll start with 2c. Going to be plus 2c minus 5d plus 6e. Then this is equals to x squared plus 0x plus 0. So now we can now equate the coefficients. So now from both sides, the coefficient of x squared will equate the coefficients of x squared. So now 6c will be equal to what? Will be equal to 1. So from this one, we can say that c will be equals to 1 over 6. Because if you divide both sides by 6, you get c. So c is equal to 1 over 6. Then now for x, we equate the coefficients of x. So it will be 6d minus 10c is equals to 0. So now we'll take this to the other side. 6d is now equals to 10c. And c is 1 over 6. So you can substitute that. It becomes 6d is equals to 10 over 6. That is 10 times 1 over 6, which is 10 over 6. So now you divide both sides by 6. So d will be equals to 10 over 6 divided by 6. That is 10 over 6 times 6, which is equals to 10 over 36. Then 10 over 36 is what? Then 10 over 36 is what? 5 over 18. 5 over 18. So d is now 5 over 18. So now let's equate the last terms. 2c, this one 2c minus 5d plus 6e plus 6e is equals to 0. So now we have found d and we have found c. So we need to find e. So we'll just make e the subject of the formula. So it will be 6e is equals to 5d minus 2c. Then we'll substitute c and d here. D is what? Is 5 over 18. And c is what? C is 1 over 6. So we'll do this. This is 25 over 18 minus 2 over 6. That is 19 over 18. Over 18. Then E now is equal to 19 over 18 times 6. Because you divide both sides by 6. So this is 19 over 18 divided by 6. This is 19 over 108. This is equal to 19 over 108. So we have found C, D, and E. So now we'll now substitute the values for C, D, and E. in the particular integral equation. So we know that the particular integral is equals to y, which is equal to cx squared plus dx plus e. So we're going to substitute c, d, and e into this equation. So it will be particular integral is equal to y is equals to what? We'll substitute the value of c, cx squared plus dx plus e. So this is equals to what? The value of c, what's the value of c? C is 1 over 6. So here will be 1 over 6 x squared plus what's d? D is 5 over 18. So here will be 5 over 18x plus e is 19 over 108. So here is the particular integral. Then the general solution. The general solution is given by the complementary function plus the particular integral. So now, this is the complementary function. This y is equal to a exponential 3x plus b exponential 2x. So it will be equals to a exponential 3x plus b exponential 2x plus the particular integral. This is the particular integral 1 over 6 x squared plus, so then it will be 1 over 6 x squared plus 5 over 18 x plus 19 over 108. So this is the general solution. So this is the general solution and the final answer. I hope you understood this episode. If you have any question, feel free to contact me using my WhatsApp or email written in the description below, or you can write them in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell to get notified as soon as I drop a new video. Thanks.